wonder where is this? Oh, I'm testing something. I'm live. The moment you go live, then you're like, I'm like Poppy now. I have no idea what to do. Okay, I'm testing something. Okay, so everybody who's watching me, I know it is flipped, and I hope people can see this. I don't know how people can see this. Now that is something which I need to check. Ah, so all the people who are watching me now will see me as all flipped up. Let's see. I need to record it in between, and then that's a plan. So how do I get into that? How do we get into this video? My videos. Where is my videos? My channel. Okay. This is where I'll be able to see this. Yeah, live now it says. Okay. Okay. Right now it's okay. Yeah, it's correct. Okay, good. Now what else I need is okay, I need to go to another browser. And yeah, I think that's what they said. You have to use another browser. Let's see. But here it's easy. But on Linux, I have a problem. Ooh, it doesn't log in. Oh, it should. Yeah, it did. Run Adobe Flash. Hello. Okay. I accept. Links enable chat is open to everyone. Okay. High quality. Hello. I can see myself. I don't know whether they can hear me. I think there is audio. Start the broadcast. Okay. Really? High quality. Oh, stop broadcast. Okay. Am I really live now here? Yeah, I think so. But the audio quality is not good. I don't like the quality of this. The audio. First of all, my video looked this big. Hey, welcome to the poetry show with the lonely boy. Okay, I already started the show. I should not be saying that. Okay, that's how I always start. So I'm in two places right now, simultaneous in Ivy Log as well as on YouTube. This is just I'm actually testing later tonight. I don't know whether I'll be able to get any time tonight because 7:20 is the Packers game, and after the Packers game, you can see the Packers thing. The greatest Packers fan of all time. He's on my head. I'm live on two cameras. One camera is always live, and the other camera, which I am live right now, have to do something. Okay, oh, now that is something. How do I get a link for this? Oh, me. Hey. Uh, so this is the link for that. Okay, I need to copy this very fast before it get all roughed up. Say something. Okay, what do you want me to say? Say talk to myself. I'm talking to myself already. uh, this is I'm on YouTube too. So I'm my show usually on YouTube. So I forgot to give the link to LonelyPoet.org. If I don't put the link there, nobody will know. Okay. Da, 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 da. So we are dual show right now. So as most of the people in Ivy Log is already familiar, there is nobody there. It's way early in the morning. So, but people who really see the show on Ivy Log, there's nobody there. Yeah, nobody's even watching that show. So they already know. Even if somebody comes there, they already know how this works. This is like a really casual. It's not uptight, and you have to speak all the time. There are people who will be sitting like this. What? That's how they have it. It's like an art movie. Have you seen art movies in that comes from China, India, and all? People will be like, The soul has four doors with no key. I mean, you know what I mean. So the shows can be like that. When I was in Block TV, we used to do shows. I am a continuous talker. Uh, Talker, continuous talker, not stalker. Okay, see, people call me stalker. Okay, recently somebody called me stalker. That's not good. That's not good. I've been to a store for 5 times in 1 year, and somebody called me a stalker. And in these 5 times I've been to a store, actually I've gone to the store to see a girl. But 5 times in about a year, and twice I actually bought some stuff from there, which I don't even need. Uh, I bought it so that I am proving that I'm here to buy some stuff too. Still, I got called a stalker. But if I went there every day for 1 year, and then you call me that, then I can understand. Yeah, I'm having my morning tea. So I'm waking up, when I'm waking up, when I'm waking up. Maybe I'll jump up and down and dance. At 48, yeah, this is a restart, baby. This is a restart. Nice tea. I make good tea. Nobody else like it. I don't know. Nobody else is here to drink it. Whether they can tell whether they like it or not, but it's very sweet. People who don't like sweet tea, don't drink my tea. Mm-mm. Ah. So, ooh, yeah, we have this is just trying to establish the link part of this. I hope I'll be able to come like this and do shows, probably because Linux, when we tested that script which I wrote originally, it can do it, but the problem is when I'm actually showing something using that software, uh the it's not taking that part. You understand it? There is a OBS software. It is using that software. I actually show the page where I wrote the poem. And when I'm actually showing that into it, it doesn't show up anything. So I was like, what am I supposed to do with this? It just doesn't work. So that I don't know how to figure that out. I mean, I that's why it's like I need somebody's help. I have written the script, but there is some way I need to actually connect to that application, and that connect. Even though I did it in the way I know, but it just doesn't show up. It shows up the desktop. Instead of showing the desktop, it should show that specific application. So I'm actually directing it to that application, giving it the parameters and all those things. For some, I think I'm doing something wrong. So somebody need to look at it. Somebody who knows what I'm doing should look at it instead of me doing something which I don't know anything about. So that's where things are. LonelyPoet.org. Okay, I'm supposed to put this show out there. Yeah, I will put this show. No, I will just leave it at that, and I will delete this whole thing rather than put that. But anyway, right now I'm sure that it is working. Oh no, I will do a poem. Okay, yeah, that was the idea. So I may have to post this. Yeah. Ah, that will be awesome, man. That will be awesome. I know. I know. People may be wondering what the heck am I talking about. Oh my god. I hope it shows up there. Yeah, I think it shows up there. And da, 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 da. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to publish this. छूट के ये दिलों का दुआ मेरा साथ है. That means it is a ghazal by Pankaj Das. I think that's where I heard that. It means the meaning is very beautiful. टूट गए दिलों की दुआ मेरा साथ है. The prayers of the broken hearts are with me. दुनिया तेरी तरफ है. The world is like you. खुदा मेरे साथ है. God is with me. That's pretty good. I mean, it automatically came to my head. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good thing I can sing now. खुदा मेरा साथ है. God is with me. The world is like you. The broken, but the prayers of the broken hearts are with me. So is God with me. See, I'm singing and I'm writing poetry. No, that's not my poetry. I may not write anything like that. I mean, the ghazal poetry, I understand it, but translating it, even translating it, is almost impossible in the same way, because those poets are really, really, some of the ghazal writers are Sufis. So their spirituality is so way higher than anything I have. I let me tell you, I'm nothing. So I have seen poets, the Sufi poets, and these ghazal writers and ghazal singers. They are at a different level. When it comes to the artistic spirituality, they are at a completely different level. So yeah, it's amazing. I need a picture. So yeah, I need a picture. Do I need a picture? I will need a picture. Okay. खुदा मेरा साथ है. I'm going to insert this picture so that it will show up there. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. Like, I go to my sister-in-law's cousin, and when I'm actually eating food from there, I eat like two things, and I say, oh. I don't burp. I just make a noise because she got a young son. He's like what, 10, 11, 12 years old now. But he was like much younger. He's like, you have no manners, isn't it? And I was like, and just to actually make him say that, and after like about maybe a year of continuously doing this for every weekend, he's like, afterwards he only look, you don't say anything. So that's why, oh yeah, I'm drinking this tea, man. Last 2 days I've been eating like left and right. I need to do some really great exercise. Maybe I put that stepper. I have a stepper thing. I'll put it here and do that. Watching TV. Where people can watch me live. Doing my stepper. It'll be fun to watch. Big belly, boom, 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 boom. Morning and crazy. I should go back to sleep. Maybe a couple more hours of sleep. That will actually help. uh, Here's the funny thing is I haven't done that posting yet. Okay, I need to get to where is that post? View post. Okay. Minu. Minu, 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 minu. After doing this, I will do a poem. I don't know which poem though. I don't know how to do that. Dashboard. Yeah, usually the automatic thing from LonelyPoet.com is not here. I may have to set that up here. My goodness, please connect to Optin Monster. Optin Monster lost the connection. Oh my god, I gotta do that again. Install. They are asking me to install a whole lot of things because this site is comparatively new. Then LonelyPoet.com is the one that is perfectly set up. Not this one. Okay. I'm singing all Indian songs. Earlier, I was listening to this A.R. Rahman music, so it's awesome. There also, but that's Tamil. Tamil is much more simpler language than Urdu or Malayalam or anything of that sort. Uh, hmm, why is it showing this picture? Well, okay. Now I don't need to do anything. Okay. Sukatin I will tag him later. Maybe after finishing. He probably is sleeping now. Okay. Let me open the poem. I will say something, some shit things about all these things going on here. There's nothing much going on. And last night, what was I doing? I was watching this. Oh yeah, I was watching this show. It's amazing, some people. I was watching a show in which I continuously watching the National Geographic and then went into BBC Two. I mean, how that's what amazed me is people using simple activities in their life try to find some sort of gratification towards the world. That's the idea of it. People who comes from they were showing multiple people in the BBC Two show. uh, I don't want to go detailed into it. Maybe you should watch the whole thing. It's actually they are taking the simple day-to-day activity and finding some sort of gratification from it when with helping people. I mean, people who are needy, people who are needy is a good thing. Needy in every way, multiple ways. When you look at it, and they are coming together. I mean, it's like they this particular different people going from different areas, and they are coming together. Man, this thing is. Um, I was like, well, how simple these activities are. These are things which you do every day. You go on a bike ride, or you go and try to, walk through the crowd or in the market. It's very difficult to find that kind of markets here in the first place. I may have to go to some, village market or something like that to find it. I haven't seen anything in Milwaukee or in and around Milwaukee, especially in winter. You won't find it. I mean, and there was one kid, he's very sick. I mean, he's twice, his mother actually say he's got Down syndrome. Then he had some other issues that came up through his brain and other problems. Twice they thought, okay, they already lost him completely, and but he recovered, and then they are building a garden for him. So it's amazing how people come together to do this. It's just building a garden. In British style, I can say building a garden. I'm not making fun of them because that's not a funny thing. But they are doing really amazing job. There's this guy who comes, who looks like a homeless guy. He comes and he makes up this plan, and that guy actually did something which I haven't seen anybody doing. This child is a child, with Down syndrome, so he arranges plans where one plant will feel good and if you touch it, another plant will actually sprouts a smell when you touch it with flowers, and another one is having very colorful flowers. You understand the thing, so he's literally bringing in all the senses out of this Down syndrome. Now how can somebody, and I was like, man, that is amazing. And then there is this artist they have shown going and she's drawing the fall time. She's actually painting, and she's standing in a road and painting the road beyond her. And the painting, when you look at that painting, you feel like there is a road. So I was like, yeah, that is poetry, and she said this is, and she used the word, this is, there is that poetry in this which only when you stand here you will understand. But then I looked at that painting and said, okay, I understand that poetry when I look into your painting rather than the video of the show. So that is, it's not talent alone. You see, there are people with talents, and they can make crafts. Okay, but then there are people with poetry inside who can do the craft, the talent of craft work and the skill of craft work and put it out there. Those are the ones that touches me. That beauty comes from up there, Ma, a dark light. Man, where do I find it? Future dream. Okay, I don't know whether I should read Future Dream right now. Maybe I should. Ah, da, 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 da. Oh, this is the future dream. You found your future. I don't think it needs a much more bigger show. So I may have to read some other poem. Future dream is the latest poem. Yeah, this one is a little complicated. Okay, let me see if I can find something else. Let me see if I can find something else. Mind of an unloved man. Okay, what is this? Yeah, let me see if I can bring this one in. But ooh, that's a much bigger preparation. Oh boy. Da, 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 da. I need a Arial black, and it should be 12, I think. Yeah, I think this will do it. Let me try to show you the poem, and if it's not showing up right, I don't even know what am I going to see. I don't think you guys can see this very clearly. Yeah, because Microsoft Word, this is another problem. Microsoft Word will actually give me all sorts of trouble with all these things. You see, I have to say ignore, 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 ignore. Oops. Okay, because it doesn't understand the structure of poetry. So this is an old poem. It's from no, LonelyPoet. It is from LonelyPoet.com. It is there in LonelyPoet.com. It is Age of Survival, the book. It's originally taken from the book. So the poem is The Mind of an Unloved Man. The taming of mind after the wild chase, after her who still remains an illusion. In emptiness, I penanced for an unrealistic life ahead, and her heart so elusive, my mind elongated in time and space right after. I speak of no dreams anymore, for they all were like viruses. They ate out mind, leaving remorse. I keep no hope in any day ahead, as all hope disappeared in her silence. The fear in me grew every day as the silence haunted, even in the bright lit day. She did not see the passion of her dreams in me. Her illusion of love did not paint my face. Every image in my eyes lost in the deep and darkest dreams of the unloved, and once more my own conscience laughed at me in the mockery of my loveless life. Oh, loveless I may be after the wildest rides, uptown uptowns and downtowns and to countryside. I went after mirages of pathetic material life. Though love alone is not life, I learned the love of a girl I will always miss. Mind is a mystery mankind never learned. Love is a mystery my mind always hunted. Though lost again, love still remains deep in the heart with every freshness known. Then I felt a light breeze blowing from the west. The wind touched nothing but me. The hissing sound played like a thousand violins by nature deep into my ear and to my heart. And the heart opened once more to welcome a new love in all her freshness, though darkness still holds its hard grip. Up in the sky blink multitude of stars, making me pray for the darkness to hold on, as a new star is born with my love for you, glowing to you in all colors you choose. Lonely Poet. He's the one who holds the copyright of that. Okay. But there is a thing. It is from Age of Survival. So now I need to figure out how I come back. Oh, there you go. I'm here. So I'm actually on Windows and it's not on Linux. If it is on Linux, I have the software actually built into know to understand the poetic structure. So it won't give me all these, blue lines underneath, Microsoft thing. Oh, okay, you should not be starting here. There is capitalization. There is extra comma. Screw that. So there you go. I need to actually go and take a walk outside. It's going to start snowing like left and right now. It's a good idea to start walk out. But I do walk outside. Probably tomorrow morning I'll be walking outside when I actually, when there is snow on the ground. And that's the time I really like to walk. Okay, somebody's actually doing something. That will be somebody liking my picture. Oh, yeah, Ray Solo. That's Rachel. Rachel! Rachel is my good friend, So, I haven't talked to her in a while. So, where were I? Okay. So that's a poem. This poem, it's pretty much self-explanatory. It will give you an idea about, how you are in love, but the actual person is missing in action. This original version of the poem was not even my idea. That means I was not part of the original idea. The original idea was coming from, I'm going to actually give a full name. I haven't talked to this person for a long time. Her name is Avril Desaboldo. I cannot say that properly. It's Le Desaboldo or something like that. And not something like that. It's like that. Le Desaboldo. So the Le is pretty much, Le is pretty much silent when she says Avril Desaboldo. So I call Avril. She actually told me this idea. It's not as a poetic idea. She said, I am in love with a person who is missing. I was like, oh, what do you mean by if somebody is missing, then there is no completed love, because love happens when two emotions really come and connect. She said that connection is there, so it is invisible. I was like, that connection is of course invisible, but still, you cannot go and say you love a person if you are going to actually come out and do you don't know who that person is, but there is an entity out there who is connecting to you. This is some people actually say when two people are in love, they connect in a telepathic way. I don't know how to do that. I mean, I don't know. I don't really believe in that because I don't know whether telepathy itself is a really realistic thing. But there are people who claims they can do telepathy. I long time back, the silver mind control. And that's what the future dream. Mind control is not exactly telepathy, but still there are people actually say in an advanced way you can connect to a person. I don't really 100% believe in any of these things, which is not proven to me. If something I cannot do, then I don't really 100% believe in it. That's the way I am. But however, this girl actually told me it's like that, so I have this feeling that there is a person. And she described the person. And I said, have you ever found a person? Because from the description, I know I'm not the person, even though she was actually dating me. So actually, I was dating Avril at that time. This is pre-Mokushla. Pre-Mokushla, it is like 2005, early 2005. And we both know, okay, this is a very unrealistic relationship because we both are not even connected in any possible way. there is no future for us. But still, it's a good time. Yeah, let's go have a good time. That's the idea. So at that time, I was like, what is this girl's really great aim was? I mean, I'm in my mid 30s. I'm 35 years old at that time. Yeah, 2005, I was 35. 34, 35, that age, I'm in the. But here's the thing. Avril said that idea, and this idea was taken by me, and I was like, this is a fascinating concept, so that you feel about somebody who's invisible. I used it as a context for Mokushla poems. This is one of the Mokushla poems. But this poem kind of transcends that Mokushla period to here in this now, because there's a point at which I wrote a comment to Chris in the previous poem, which I posted the video, YouTube video, that I haven't seen the girl I like over 3 months. So so you can imagine what exactly I'm talking about. I am really, really saying that even the invisible, the connection, that connectivity between people, it exists in all its intensity. Even though those people really don't meet us, but some girls, it is for my surprise. I have heard guys actually speaking about it, but my surprise with Avril was Avril told me this. It doesn't really usually apply to a girl, because usually girls get hit on by other guys, so the connections really get broken. But she said, even if she is connecting with other people, there is that missing link, that missing person, that person haven't. So those are the thought process brought this poem at that time. So basically, I have done a show with two different places. I hope some people actually watched somewhere, or down the road they will watch. There is nobody there either. So, but this will be a norm. So let's see how many minutes I have passed into this. 32 minutes. So this is probably a good time to end this. Okay, guys, girls. I will do a show. I'm tonight may not be. Tomorrow evening I definitely will come back and do a longer show, and I will do the recording in between. When I start doing the poem, I will record the poem on YouTube and leave it at that, and then come back and do a longer show where I will play some music. Because in Ivy Log, I have no problem playing music. So have a great day, everybody, and go pack, go.